Hey, what's up guys, JP&GLB here again with a villains team building guide. Just a little note here, I don't know if this is for, like I stated in all my videos, this is, I'm on the JP version right now, but if you're looking at something, if you want to look at like 4 months ahead, 6 months ahead of what the global will be at, it's definitely the video that you want to watch here. Now, with villains, just like heroes, they have their 50% leads. Super Saiyan Rose is that lead. Key plus 3 is HP attack and defense, 50% up for all villains. And he gets, he adds 3 key as his passive to everybody when he's on the field. The major thing with villains that I'm going to note in this video, sometimes they don't have the best key links, but they do have some of the best. They're really, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now, but they have a lot of utility. Yeah, utility. One of the problems with, I'll explain it, is this link right here, Big Bad Bosses. When your HP is 80% or below, your attack and defense goes up 25%. That's a big buff right there. So sometimes it is hard maintaining that if you run Buhan on your team, and I'll show you that in just a little bit. But yeah, so let's go ahead and head right into the box here. This is the JP version, so we have like Cooler and Super 17, etc. One of my first options, if I had him, or if you have him, is Goku Black right here. Goku Black, on global actually, he provides key plus 3 to all units, and he also lowers attack. You're gonna notice that a lot of these villains lower attack and stuff like that. It's just because they're supposed to be like that. They're not like heroes where they can just put out all this damage. Even though they do a lot of damage, most of them, you know, support the team and stuff like that. You're gonna need the tank on a villain's team, and one of the best tanks I would recommend is a Golden Frieza. It doesn't really matter which one you have. If you don't have one over the other, it doesn't matter. I'm talking about the tech one and the AGL one in particular. You definitely need a tank. They have restrictions on them though. Like this one has, you have to have HP, more than 50% of HP, and he'll mitigate 90% damage. Like, you have to be careful running the Golden Frieza though, because the way his tanking ability works is at the start of the turn, if you don't have more than 50% HP, then you're gonna get bodied if you try to block with him. What else? I just lost my concentration. Buhan. Buhan is one of the OGs on villains teams. This guy, for every key orb you get, I think he's like 3,000 HP or whatever. Here's a problem sometimes running Buhan. He can mess up your Big Bad Bosses link, because Big Bad Bosses is a huge buff, and sometimes running him can mess that up. Oh, sorry, I was scrolling on the wrong thing. I don't really have too many villains to work with here, but what was I gonna say next? Oh, also with running villains, if you have Omega Shenron, definitely bring him. Anybody that can lower the attack of the other units, because that's what villains are about: lowering attack, lowering defense, stacking on defense, things like that. They can also put out damage too. So people like Omega Shenron. Trying to think off the top of my head right now. Omega Shenron. Jeez, I can't think of anything. Yeah, but Omega Shenron. Crap. Oh, Super 17. He's right here. He mitigates damage too. You see, like, they're all about mitigating damage. Even Cooler too. So this is actually the team that I would run. If you didn't have too much. If you're on global, go ahead and replace these two with, like, where they at? You can put full power Frieza on the team for a little bit more attack, or you could even throw on Sen Shenron because he's not even too bad. What I've noticed with a lot of the extreme units are there's a lot of AGL and physical ones that are pretty good. So it just all really just depends on, you know, what units you have. Make the best of what you have. You can definitely run the Rose as the leader. I can't do the Murzomasu thing because I don't have him, But if you want to run Murasamasu, definitely run a Rose friend and have your own Rose. That way you'll never run out of key, especially if you're on global. Key, I don't even think key's a problem on global with that kind of lead. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to, say too much about villains if I don't have too many. I definitely want to make an updated guide on this when I do get my computer and I can do it on the team builder thing. But with what I have right now, I can say this: your villains are more sustain. That's what the word I was looking for earlier. Sustain. You got Goku Black debuffing, and then you got Omega Shenron reducing attack by 30%. You have Buhan lowering attack. You have Rose lowering defense. Even though lowering, here's the thing: lowering defense does not really matter. It doesn't do anything. It only does something for like the person you're fighting. I've noticed that, like when they're attacking you, for whatever odd reason. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's a bug or something, but it has never like really made too much of a difference. So definitely when you're building these villains teams, they're a little bit more easier to use, because just when you get supered, you're most likely not even going to take a lot of damage. But the thing is, you'll be a little bit more slower, but it doesn't really matter. You're playing a single player game. So I'm going to run right over the team real quick. This is the team I will run for my villains team. I'm going to go ahead and overview them one more time. We have Rose for damage, Goku Black damage and debuffs, Buhan occasional damage, depends on how many orbs he gets, and debuffs. Oh, one quick thing I forgot about villains. Most of them, or half of them, you can farm their supers. You can farm Goku Black, Buhan, and Murasamasu. 3 of the staple units on a villains team. That is one nice benefit of having villains. Cooler you can farm too. It's a little bit harder though. Super 17 you can farm. You see how like the cycle Janemba you can farm. So that's just one of the great things about having villains team. If you're low on Kais or etc., villains are definitely the way to go. That's what I would go if I was a free to play player, because it would be really easy to raise their super attacks. Besides Rose and Mega Shenron and people like that. But I hope I did explain this well. If I didn't, then tell me in the comments below. I'm gonna make an updated guide on this one, especially just because I don't have that many villains in my box at the moment. But make sure to hit me up on Discord and maybe tweet me or DM me on Twitter if you have any questions or help. I'll definitely help out with build advice. I'm gonna make a video specifically just for my Discord, just showing what it is and whatnot. But anyway, guys, hope you guys have a good day. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And hopefully I'll see you on the next video.